got back, picked the game up. How's it going, everybody? It's Dirt. Right now, I'm the only person in the league that actually has access to this game. In the league, a couple guys are still downloading it. A couple guys haven't got home yet to play it. So I'm the first one to actually play it in the league, which is interesting. Went ahead and did some basic settings changes. I turned the music off so we don't get sued. And I also changed my controls around how I want them. I don't know how the steering sensitivity... I don't remember how I had my steering sensitivity on Heat 2. But game settings, that's all, you know. That doesn't really matter. First thing I'm going to do, I haven't done any races, nothing like that. First thing I want to do is I kind of want to check out the custom car creator, because I heard there's supposed to be some more options. So just for kicks and giggles, we'll create a custom dirt car. That's the first thing I'll do, and then after that, maybe we'll get into some other. So we still only have the 4 numbers. We knew that going in. That kind of sucks, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. We'll look at all the different options. So we got just a flat, one-tone scheme. We've got this scheme repeated from last year. This scheme repeated from last year. We've got a new one here. This looks kind of interesting. That's kind of cool looking, I guess. And we got that one. That's new. We got, I think, a slight modification of one we had last year. Looks pretty similar. Then we got this. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. And then we got a new one there. I'll tell you what. We're going to go with... you know what? Let's go with... we'll use something new. We'll go with... Yeah. You know what? We'll just go with, if I could find it, we'll go with this one. And we'll make the base paint white. We're going to make stripe 1, if I could scroll the correct way. We're going to make that blue. Stripe 2 is going to be yellow, which it already is. Although that looks a little bit more orange to me than it looks yellow, so maybe we'll change the shade on that. There we go. The dirt car looks a little dirty. I guess that makes sense, huh? We're going for sort of a Napa-ish scheme. What kind of sponsors do we have available? So for the dirt cars, I heard there's not many options for sponsorship. But this kind of fits right here, so maybe we'll go with this one. And then on the side, maybe we'll just put, yeah, there we go. And then rear quarter, we'll go Drebin. And then the deck lid, I always like to put the same sponsor on the deck lid as I have on the hood. Rear TV, I usually go with Moog, but that doesn't seem to be an option, so we'll just go with that. And that'll be our dirt car. Real quick, I do want to jump into the Cup car creator, because I've heard that flex tape is supposed to be an option, and I want to see if that's true. We'll just go with Ford for now. Actually, I should have picked Chevy, because I kind of want to see the new Camaro. I just want to look at the sponsors. I'm sure the schemes are going to be the same, right? Yeah. Yeah, same thing we get on Dirt. So I'm glad that they didn't, like, make some exclusive to Dirt and then remove them for Cup. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of... Wow. We got a lot of sponsorship options. This is actually pretty cool. Yep, there's Flex Seal right there. That's awesome. Yeah, Click and Close, Caterpillar, Can-Am, Eris, Returns, Advocare, Allegiant, Brandt, Fitzgerald, all this good stuff. I'll tell you what, I'm actually kind of impressed. There's a decent amount of sponsors, and there's a lot that I could actually see myself using. Just for kicks, let's make a Flex Seal car. Why not? Put Flex. Yeah, no, we won't put Flex Seal there. We'll put, I'll tell you what, let's just go with Procore. And then on the rear quarter, we'll put another Flex Seal. And then on the deck lid, another Flex Seal. Another one. Another one. Oh, Moog isn't an option in Cup still, though. Dang. I can't believe Moog isn't an option. That's pretty crazy. That kind of sucks. I always liked having Moog on the car. Well, I guess it is what it is. We'll just go with, what was I going to go with? Oh, Pilot, Flying J. And rims. Rims were not an option in dirt, so... Oh, gold rims? Are you kidding me? Wow. That's kind of funny, to be honest. But we're just going to go with red with a yellow outline. I feel like that fits. Alright, there's our unofficial Flex Seal car. And then we're going to quit screwing around in the creator now. Let's just get into a race. I just wanted to see what some of the options were. What was available, what wasn't. And let's go ahead and get into a quick race. Monster Energy Series. Take a quick look at some of these paint schemes. Bowman's got two. Oh, Bowman's got three, actually. He's got the Exalta, and he's got the 2 for 14. Kyle Busch only has 2 schemes, which is kind of surprising. So 3 for Byron. Chastain. Custom car. Matt DiBenedetto. Ty Dillon's got 2. And actually, Chase Elliott, I think, has the best schemes in the game, in the base game at least. He's got the good little regular scheme, he's got the Baja Blast, and he's got the Patriotic scheme, which is just awesome looking. I love that car. Brennan Gaughan, Greg Alding. Once again, Denny Hamlin's alternate scheme is literally just changing the name of the FedEx service. The number 8 car, that's pretty neat. Timmy Hill. Jimmy Johnson, Lose for pros and Lose. So it seems like most of these cars have... So Brad Keselowski has a decent amount of schemes. Like, well, 2 schemes, really. Ooh, they do have the McDonald's Larson car. That's pretty cool. I like that scheme. And they got the Pennzoil car there for Logano. They got the number 1. The cool looking number 1. I'm surprised they don't have Menard's scheme on there. That's kind of interesting. Ryan Newman, Cabela's or Caterpillar. That's pretty cool. Danica Patrick doesn't have any other schemes. I don't know. Stenhouse, I think he just has 2. Yep. 2 for Suarez. 2 for Truex. And 2 for Bubba. Almirola has 2 schemes. That's pretty cool. 2 for Rolling Chicane Bane. And we're just going to go with Ryan Blaney. And just because I heard the physics are actually a bit different, I'm going to go to an easy track. We're going to go to, if I could find it, Chicagoland. That's a pretty easy track. We're going to be 105 difficulty, 30%, 4 times wear, and strict yellows. And that's the settings we're going to go with. Let's get into a race, finally. Now that I've spent enough time screwing around. B. Hicks says loose setups are actually loose this year. Might have to try the loose setup just to see. Maybe I'll go out and practice before I get into a race. We'll put on the loosest setup I can. Really, the only track you could actually get loose at in Heat 2 was, I believe, Homestead. That was the one track where you could get loose. Every other, well, and Bristol. You could get loose coming out of the corners at Bristol, but like every other track, loose basically just meant the car actually turned. So we got some nice presentation going on here, but I don't really care about all that. So I don't know how... Okay, so you can go down to custom, or, you know, let's just go all the way loose. Screw it. I live on the edge. Let's practice. It helps if you shift. So I might be crazy, but it almost feels like the cars are already feeling a little heavier than last year's game. I know I've gone like 3 feet, but it just feels like the car is heavier. Like there's more weight to it. Okay, the loose setup is actually loose this year. Oh my god. Getting a little sideways there as Ryan Newman passes me on the high side and Chase Elliott murders me. What in the... Really, Chase? Oh my lord. My god, what did I ever do to Chase? What did I do to deserve that? I'll tell you what though, that actually told me quite a bit about the crash physics. I got hit on the rear end, and my car actually got sideways from it like it would in real life, so that's actually a bit of an improvement. And I also like the way the car spun around. It looked a lot more realistic, whereas in Heat 2, when you were spinning out, it sort of looked like the car was constantly trying to correct itself and make itself right. I can't drive with this loose setup. This is way too loose. I do like that you can make the car too loose. I do like that quite a bit. And it is way too loose. I can't... I'm dirt tracking it around this track. I haven't even used the 360 camera. I forgot all about that. I am literally drifting these corners. Okay, I gotta change that setup. I can't race that. We'll go a little bit. We won't go too far. We'll go 2 clicks. Drinking some coffee here. That 360 camera is nice. I'm gonna forget that it's there a lot because I'm just not used to having it in NASCAR. Because, like, I know the Technics games had it, but I didn't play any of them because they were garbage. Like, the NASCAR games I played before the Heat series were the EA games, and, like, none of those had the 360. Okay, this is feeling more controllable now at this point. See if we can run the apron like we could in Heat 2. Looks like we can. The frame rate seems a little bit better. It's still not as smooth as I would prefer, but it is a little bit smoother than Heat 2. So the physics are different. They're not... This isn't a carbon copy of Heat 2. And I also noticed the back of the car, and I don't know if it's been like that since I pulled out of the pits, but it looks like the back of the car is getting covered in, like, rubber and various debris. Like, the car is almost getting dirty. Which, if that's not just the model itself, if that's how the car actually, like, that's a dynamic thing, that's pretty neat. Let's see if we can chase down whoever that is up there. I can't tell. I feel like maybe 1 click to the tighter setup would have been more ideal. Can we see who's ahead of us? No, we cannot. We can just see our lap times. I'm going to enter low just to see if that kind of combats how loose. I think that's Bowman in front of us. I really can't tell. So that guy, whoever that is, I think it's Bowman, he is about the same pace as I am. I'm not really gaining and I'm not really falling back. But that would be because I'm scrubbing away speed, I would imagine. I'm going to go 1 click. 1 click to the tighter setup. And then maybe we won't be spinning our tires and dirt tracking it quite so much. So it looks like that's actually just the model of the car, like it's already covered in rubber, it's not a dynamic thing. That kind of sucks, but still kind of neat. Definitely looks a lot more realistic than just having, like, perfectly clean, shiny cars, you know? I feel like this setup's gonna be the one. Oh yeah, this is the one. I might just make a couple laps and get right into qualifying. Screw it. And then after this quick race, I'm going to jump into the dirt series, see how those physics are, see how it is. Once again, scrubbing away a little bit of speed, but I don't think it's anything major. I like that setup. I'm going to stick with it. We're going to advance to the next session. And we're going to qualify. I've heard that they actually fixed qualifying, and you actually qualify where you should this year. I'm not sure how much truth there is to that, because qualifying hasn't worked in the previous 2 NASCAR Heat titles. But I guess we're fixing to find out. The engine sound isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. From what I've seen in the videos, I was like ready for the engines to sound god-awful. But they're not terrible. Yeah, we're keeping the speeds up way higher with this setup because we're not scrubbing away speed, getting loose. That wasn't the best corner, but 21st. Okay, so maybe they did fix qualifying, because it seems like no matter what you did before, you could never qualify like above the like 35th. Alright, I guess let me take a drink of my coffee here, and we will get right into this race. Alright, so this is the new thing where drivers can get penalties. Kyle Busch has won the pole, and he is going to be starting the race in first. Alex Bowman failed tech inspection. He's going to be starting in the back. And Brendan Gaughan crashed during qualifying and had to go to a backup car. Which is going to help us gain a few positions, I do believe.
Stay sharp. All right, be ready. Hammer down. Breathe down.
Alright, so it's sort of like Heat 2 in that you get a great start if you have a manual transmission. Should I make it 3 wide this early? Should I be an idiot? I'm going to do it. And I just got a notification my battery's going to die on my controller. So when that happens, that's going to be a jolly old time when I just smack into the wall. Oh, frick. Yep, there's the apron. I found it. And we've had our first wreck in the... Well, not the first wreck, but our first wreck in a race. Well, I guess we'll pit. Might as well fix the damage. Yep, I just got a little too low, hit the apron, that's all there was to that. Now I'm back here with Brendan Gaughan. I like how I learned nothing from the last time and I'm still forcing my way to the bottom. See if we can get around Sorensen here. Get underneath Danica Patrick. Wow, actually Danica Patrick moved right up when I got my nose there. That's pretty good. That was pretty smart by the AI. I mean, I bonsai'd it in there. And in Heat 2, I'm not sure they would have reacted that fast. So we're moving up steadily. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, just like Heat 2, you don't want to just get 2 tires on the apron there through the triable, because if you do that, you will get insanely loose. I'm gonna try to. Oh god. Oh god. It's going bad. It's going bad. Turn on my mirror. Oh frick! Matt Diminadetto! Alright. This is not going well. This is not going well. I shouldn't have moved up. That was my fault. I shouldn't have moved up. See if I can just get a top 20. That would be probably ideal.
Still there. Outside, outside.
Oh, and I did it again. I touched the apron with 2 tires. It got me loose. Didn't wreck though, saved it. Seems like the grass is slightly less of a death sentence in this game than it was in Heat 2. It's still not ideal, going through the grass, obviously, but it seems like I was able to pull out of the grass and not, like, immediately wreck myself in the recovery. Just gonna bump Hemrick out of the way. Try to bonsai Danica Patrick here. Alright, so we've started to work our way back up. Now, one thing I'm noticing is the field does separate. Okay, Ben Rhodes. Really? Just, turn down into me and call it good there, I guess? Really, man? Wow. As I was saying before Ben Rhodes tried to commit manslaughter, I've noticed the field does seem to spread out a lot more than they did in Heat 2. Brennan Gaughan's now making it 3 wide. That's not very smart. I guess we're going to try to run the high side for now. That ain't going to work though. Yeah, in Heat 2, the field never really got spread out. In this game, it looks like they are getting separated by a good margin. So that's good. But I can't get... Okay, really, Bowman? So it seems like the AI do have a decent amount of awareness. It's just, it's sort of like Heat 2 in that sometimes they just do dumb things. Like when Ben Rhodes just turned down into me, like, I guess. And it sort of surprised me too, because that was like the same move that I'd pulled on Danica Patrick twice this race, and both times that AI reacted pretty well and actually kind of stayed up the track. So... I don't know. Rivals did return in the career mode. I think they made some improvements to Rivals as well. They changed them a little bit so that... oh my god. Everybody pitted and then everybody died. they made some changes that it's sort of like Heat, or I'm sorry, not Heat 3. It's sort of like a 2005 Chase for the Cup, where you can actually apologize and then get rid of a rival without having to really do a whole lot. I mean, whereas in Heat 2, if you had a rival, they were a rival for life. That was all there was to it. We're gonna pit just because I'm gonna speed. I'm gonna speed.
Too fast entering.
Yep, too fast entering. This race is pretty much screwed. Alright, I'll tell you what. The physics are different. I want to go try a road course real quick. I said I was going to jump into dirt, but just for kicks and giggles because of how different these physics are, I'm very curious to see how they handle a road course. And I'm also curious to see if the loose setup makes it actually loose at a road course, which would be very interesting. I do like this loading screen for Watkins Glen. That is one thing, like the presentation in this game is way better. Like Heat 2 had good presentation, especially compared to the garbage presentation that was Heat Evolution. But the presentation in this game is actually really nice. I'm gonna be a mad lad and take the loosest setup. Get out of the way, Harvick. Don't make me Chastain you. So the car does feel looser. Now I am at, I'm not up to speed or anything yet. Okay there, Kevin Harvick. I'm not Chastain. What do you reckon me for, you dingus? My God, this is the second time I've been rear-ended by a friggin' AI. Oh, for a second I thought that was Boyer. One thing they didn't add in this game that I really wish they would have is just a dedicated... Oh, God, the car is loose! Just a dedicated test mode. Where you could... Okay, Di Benedetto? Is that the road you want to go down, Di Benedetto? Is that how you want to play it? Because I'll play that game, and I'll play it all day long. Just Dukes of Hazzarded it. A test mode where you can just make laps by yourself, no AI. I was really hoping that that would be one of the additions for Heat 3. And then when they showed that Chase Elliott clip where there was like nobody on the track, wow, this setup is so loose. I thought maybe they'd added it. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of got my hopes up. So I'm just kind of following the line, which I shouldn't be following the line. I should just be following my line from Heat 2. Okay. I gotta change the setup. I can't drive this goddamn thing. They're not kidding when they say the setups are loose, and actually I'm really happy. I'm really happy about that, because the thing about Heat 2 was you could never make the car actually loose. There was like 2 tracks in the game where you could make the car really loose. Whereas in this game, it does seem like if you want a loose car, you're gonna get it. Now, unfortunately, one thing I noticed in that last race, I looked at my tire wear and it was down to 50%. And the car felt like it was continually getting tighter and tighter. I can't drive. It just felt like it was getting tighter and tighter and tighter. And I was hoping that in this game, tire wear would make the car get gradually looser like it would in real life. Because that would kind of help for tire strategy. Because, like, the thing is, when you have a loose car, when you have a car that the tires are getting worn and it's loose, you can still feasibly turn decent laps in that car. You know, if you can drive a loose car, you can maybe last a little bit longer than other people on worn tires. But when a car gets tight, when a car has a push, there's nothing you can do about that. No amount of skill in the world is going to make you turn better laps, because the car physically cannot turn. So it kind of eliminates tire strategy when you get loose as the tires begin to wear. The AI, I think, are definitely going to pose more of a challenge in this game than Heat 2, because I've noticed I'm overdriving the car a decent amount in most of these corners. And I'm overdriving it because I'm trying to keep up with the AI, who are running actually really good lines as we try to get around Austin Dillon here.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Oh, God, I got loose. Alright, maybe we should try a tighter setup. I feel like that's still a little bit too loose at low speeds. We'll go a little bit tighter, see how that works out.
Alright, let's get back out there. Let's go.
I do find it funny, they never actually corrected. This is the, like, all the assets and, like, the model of this track was taken from the Technics games, which was outdated. And I do find it funny, like, there are literally grandstands in real life that do not exist in this game, or Heat 2, or Heat Evolution. Okay, let's see if we can actually keep... There we go. Yeah, that other setup was just way too loose. I say as I get way loose. The physics are different, man. The physics are different. I wasn't expecting this much of a difference in physics. But this setup is way better. That other one I could barely drive. I actually made a lap. Look at that. Alright, let's see if we can get like a real decent lap here. Just so I can compare my lap times from Heat 2. I do wish the line was an option in practice mode and not just on by default, because I have my own little breaking points that contradict the line, and it's just kind of annoying having them both, you know, yelling at me, "Brake here!" I can't quite get to the bottom of the carousel like I could in Heat 2. But that could just be the setup, or it could just be me being rusty. So we are gaining on the AI ahead. Kind of botched that last corner. So with that botched last corner, let's see what this lap time is. 1:08.7. That's actually not bad. I could be faster, but that's not bad. As we track extend a teeny bit. Oh god, tight, tight, tight. Whoa! Keep it off the wall, keep it off the 38. Holy frick. Actually got through the bus stop pretty well that time. Oh, now I'm loose. And I threw it all the way getting loose. See how this lap time is, because I know I got through the bus stop faster, but I don't know how much time I lost through the carousel getting loose at the entrance like that. Oh, and then I botched this corner again, so this lap's done. Minute 8.5, it's actually faster. I wonder if the tires getting warmer actually affects the handling in this game, because it sort of feels like the car is a little different now. Like it's more, grippy, I guess. We'll make this one last practice lap, and then I'm just going to jump right into qualifying. We'll do a race here. I'll try to do the whole race without screwing up. And then we'll jump into the Dirt Series, which I'm really excited to do. Which I know I say I'm excited for it, but I've just kind of been ignoring it this whole time, but I mean, the asphalt racing is like 3/4 of this game, so I want to really just see, I wanted to experience it and see what changed. Eventually I might do a race at the Roval too. Actually, depending on how long I stream, I might get some online practicing in with B. Hicks and some of the other guys. Maybe Alonzo. Then I'll be running third the whole time. Wow. That was not bad. Let's Dukes of Hazzard it. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. I feel like the car should be way more crumpled. Yeah, so those grandstands over there aren't right. There's grandstands, there should be grandstands right in front of me that don't exist. You can see the media center and stuff on this model and everything, so that's pretty neat. Alright, let's move on to qualifying. Now watch, I ran all those minute 8 laps. I'm not going to run a single one for qualifying. I can promise you that. I can guarantee you that. So let's go ahead and qualify. I'm going to take another drink of my coffee here before it gets cold.
Time to go.
Don't place me on the track in 3 seconds. I like this time of day that you get for qualifying, like where it's sort of bright but not really. Like, I don't know, it seems like there's a lot of overcast on the Sky model. And I like that. I like that a lot. I'm a very big fan of overcasty days. It's good for fishing. It's good for trail riding. And when you're actually at Watkins Glen, which I've been there like 12 times, you always pray for some overcast, because if it ain't overcasty, it's hot as all get out. I like... They still haven't fixed the bridge either. See that ramp on the crossover bridge there? There's not a giant lip at the bottom of it in real life. I know I'm nitpicking. I feel like third gear is a little bit shorter on the default setup in Heat 3 at this track. Which is actually, I think, a good thing. I feel like third gear was a little too tall in Heat 3 for Cup. And obviously you can, you know, make adjustments to that on your own. And I botched the bus stop, so rip my lap time. And I'm loose, so rip, double rip. Ah, but I got through the carousel on the bottom. As if it matters at this point. I remember when I was playing Dirt to Daytona for the first time, I noticed they didn't have the boot blocked off by anything. I was like, holy crap, is this a NASCAR game where you can explore the boot? And then there was an invisible wall, like, halfway down the hill. And I was like, oh, frick. My day was ruined. I had to shut the console off and go contemplate life. Oh, the orange cone has physics in this game, by the way. You can just knock it into oblivion. And, wow, that was a terrible lap, and I still qualified 12th. The AI might be a little easy at this track, actually. But I do like that I qualified 12th. I think they did fix qualifying. From what I've seen, from where I've raced, I think they fixed qualifying. Which is great, because I've been hollering at them to fix qualifying since Heat Evolution. So, I'll take it, man. Recce Spinhouse ended up failing inspection.
Have a good day. Stay sharp. Be ready here.
Alright, boys. Pull them belts tight one more time. We're going to get them on the high side. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
You're clear. Left side.
Oh, bonsai. Oh, and up to 7th. And we're going to try to get around Newman on the bottom of the first S. Whoa. Alright. I like this setup. I do like this setup. I don't even remember which one I have. I'm going to have to look when I leave. This is a good setup. How much fuel do I have? 7 laps? That's a one-stop race right there, boys.
Careful. Still there. Clear all around.
Oh frick, Kurt Busch. I had to swerve out of the way so I didn't murder Kurt Busch, and that just cost me a fair amount of time. So the AI don't seem to be very fast at road courses, or maybe at least just this one. Pardon me. They were fast at Chicago, man. They were running good laps there, man. But it might be a Heat 2 situation where sometimes they're fast at certain tracks and just not super good at the other ones. Although I'm not really... I mean, Busch is holding me up a little bit. But, I mean, he's not even the leader. They're kind of running away from me, so maybe they are competitive. Maybe I was wrong. Obviously, they're not as fast through the S's. Which is because I'm almost wide open. I'm just feathering it. And I think I could be faster through the bus stop if I didn't screw it up. But most of the other sections of the track, I feel like they are faster. Oh god, don't give me a penalty game. Wow, you see all that dirt that flew up there? That's a Heat 3 exclusive effect right there, man. The Busch brothers in front of us. I didn't even know Kyle was up there. Man, road racing is actually fun. Road racing was abysmal on Heat 2 because the AI weren't competitive. This is like, I'm racing hard with these guys, and I'm barely keeping up. Holy crap. I know I ain't played a whole lot of this game yet, but I gotta say, 704, I just ran a minute 8 flat, and I still didn't gain a whole lot on him. I gotta tell you, man, I'm impressed so far. 704 did a good job making a step up from Heat 2. For a while there, when they weren't saying a whole lot about the game and they were being real secretive, I was kind of just expecting NASCAR Heat 2.5. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. But then they started releasing more information and, you know, getting more active on social media, and then I forgot to shift, and I started to get my hopes up, and I was like, well, I don't want to get my hopes up too high because I seriously doubt it's going to be that great of a game, but I'm actually really enjoying this thus far. We're going to try not shifting in this corner. I think it's actually a little faster to not shift. So Brad Keselowski is right on my anus. He's like right there. He is really trying to get around me. I can't keep up with this lead pack to save my life. I'm faster through the S's and I'm faster through the bus stop, but they pull on me everywhere other than those two sections. So we're going to be fighting to try to keep a top 5, I think. And look how spread out the field is, too. Look at that. I'm going to start driving a little more aggressively here. And try to... Oh, frick. And try to really make up time on these guys ahead. And try to capitalize on the sections where I'm fast. And I'm going to not forget to shift through the short chute here. Say that 3 times fast. Shift through the short chute. I don't know how they're carrying so much speed through there. I feel like if I downshift, I can get further down. But if I don't downshift, I can carry more speed. But either way, no matter what I do... Oh my god, Brad Keselowski, there you are. Okay, I guess I'm going to lose 5th here. Nope, I got the run out. He went for it, though. I really gained a lot through those S's. I might be able to get around Kurt Busch, if I nail this bus stop. And Kyle Busch going through the grass, which is pretty true to life. I'm a little bit sideways. Oh, we're here. Come on, let's give him the bump and run. I gained a ton. I couldn't get to the bumper. I tried. It's like when I tried to wreck B. Hicks the other night in trucks. I couldn't reach his bumper. Oh, come on, Kurt Busch. Give me that fourth spot. I'm bonsaiing it. I don't care. I'm gonna lean on him. Oh yeah, I'm leaning on him. I forgot to shift. Crap. And that's gonna be P4. Oh, and then I overshot turn 1. I'm gonna give it all back. Oh no! And then I forgot to shift again. What am I doing? Come on. I gotta get back around Kurt Busch. Through the bus stop. Give him the bump. Throw it in. Oh, bump him. Couldn't quite bump him. Now Brad Keselowski's gonna get around me. Man. I'm giving this car all it's got.
We gotta be hurting on fuel. Bring her down through the lane.
I'm gonna pit this time. Maybe see if I can get some fresh tires. I don't know if they're gonna pit too. Maybe not.
We need you to slow down, please.
Did I speed?
Fast, too fast. Gotta slow down. Black flag, black flag.
Alright, well, I sped again. Well, ripperoni. Hey, I do like that it shows you the estimated laps you can go on fuel. That means no more guessing games. Hey, that's pretty neat. That is a cool addition. This game's just not failing to impress me today. Yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, let me serve this 10-second penalty. Oh my god. I'm Ryan frickin' Blaney. Have you seen my mullet? Are you really gonna hold me up here, man?
Alright, let's get back in there. Let's go. Come on.
Alright, well, I guess this will give us an idea of how far back the back markers were, because I basically just gave up well over 10 seconds there. Man, new tires make a huge difference at this track, more so than last year. I felt like tires didn't make a whole lot of difference at road courses last year. Like, maybe a couple tenths max, but I don't know, it just felt a whole lot more stable going through that bus stop on these fresh tires. And look how much turning ability I have right there. I mean, this car's like on rails now that I've got fresh tires on her. I'm back up to... Oh, I'm an idiot. I was looking at the lap counter. I'm like, how the frick am I in 8th? And then I realized I'm not. I'm in 18th. Well, that penalty put us from 4th all the way back to P18. Definitely not fun. Try to get him around Paul Menard here. Or he can brake check me. See if we can fight our way back up to a top 10 in these last few laps. Well, I can't if Paul Menard keeps blocking me. I'm just gonna bonsai it in here. Sorry, Menard. He was holding that bottom hard, so had to bonsai him. I'm not sure track extending is really the way to go in this game, but I'm not really doing it intentionally either, so. Stay left, still there. I really don't want to... Hopefully I can get around McMurray before we get to the bus stop. Yep.
Cleared all around.
Oh, and this changes everything. The field is back together. Starting in P14. Going to be overtime. 2 to go.
Green flag.
How many positions can I claw back? Why did it start me in first gear is the better question.
4, car left. Keep it going. Left side.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it all. I'm done. Yep, rip Paul Menard, rip the race. I got a little too cocky. I mean, might as well finish this race out. I've come this far.
Starter has the green flag.
I've come so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Hey, wait, where's the pit terrace? Oh, there's the pit terrace. I was gonna say, do they not have that in this game? It's been around for ages. YOLO! Holy crap. Good thing they made the AI more stable, because that would have been a 15-car pile-up.
Clear all around.
We might freaking get a top 10. That'd be hilarious. And I'm overheating. Why am I overheating? Oh god. Why am I overheating? What did I do? I didn't add tape. Is it because of the damage? I'm just gonna murder Chase Elliott then. Whatever. My car's gonna overheat. People are gonna die.
Wave them off behind you.
The cautions work pretty well. We figured that out.
All right, coming to the green. Ready.
Well, the top 10 dream is dead because something's wrong with my radiator or something, because I am just...
Left side.
I'm running at like 1,000,000 friggin' degrees. Yeah, I can't even make it up to the S's without overheating. Yeah, screw you, Kevin Harvick. How'd that feel?
Left side's clear.
Screw it. I'm gonna run it till it blows up.
Left side. Clear left. Cleared all around.
What is my temp? How can I see that? Oh, yeah, radiator, 55% damage. 250... Oh, okay. Yeah, that might be due to rear-ending so many people. You can just get out of the way, Truex. Honestly, I didn't even mean to wreck him, but I was too busy looking at my old temp, and I didn't realize we were going into the bus stop. Oh, we're down a lot of horses. All I can do is block. Oh, no, not today, Newman.
Right side.
Oh, frick! I was trying to fly over. Okay. Well, that was, that's karma. That's karma. I'll take it. Alright, let's do some dirt. I want to get onto some dirt. That's a setup 4, by the way, so I need to remember that for when I actually race there. Alright. Do some dirt. Got some interesting cars to pick from. I think most of these are fictional. There's my really poorly designed Napa car. Ooh, I like that. Let's go with the 17. And let's go Drebin. I have never driven on these dirt physics, so I have almost no clue what to expect here. Loading screen seems to be... I almost thought my game froze for a minute there, how long that took. We're gonna go with stable, because I've seen a few videos of the dirt gameplay, and when people go loose, it is loose. Oh god, I'm actually a little terrified of what to expect here. There's only 2 gears. Holy frick. Oh my god. Well, we're getting sideways. Holy frick. I'm not doing very well. I feel like maybe a slightly looser setup would do me good. I feel like this is just a little tad too tight.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
That was my best lap ever. And I'm gonna hit the wall. Saved it. And I'm gonna hit the wall again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna get a little bit looser setup. I feel like that's just a tad tight. For my taste. Go a few clicks looser. Maybe we'll try to follow an AI and see what kind. Well, it's hard to follow their line because the AI, I think it's sort of going to be like Eldora, on Heat 2, where the AI don't really follow the line that you follow. It definitely feels better being a little bit looser. I wouldn't want to go a whole lot looser. Ah, god dang it. So it looks like I'm faster in, but they're faster out. Oh! And then I do that, and then they're faster everywhere. So running the low line, I'm definitely faster in and slower out. I don't know if the high line would do me any better. Oh my god, stop please.
Great job, driver. That's a fast lap right there.
I don't think that was a fast lap. I hit the wall. I'm keeping up with this guy, barely. But I don't know if he's going to be like one of the fast guys. Probably not. Oh my lord.
You're supposed to do best lap ever. That's awesome.
Alright, we're getting used to these physics. We're doing a little bit better. Oh, we're taking the very bottom. Oh, slide up.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever.
Man, you really get sideways. See if we get around this 4-car. We bump. Oh, I almost wrecked him. Alright, we're gonna qualify and get into a race, but first, before I do that, I want to test something out that I seen on a video one time. I don't remember, that's setup 4. I'm gonna go all the way loose because I seen a video where somebody actually traction rolled. And I want to see if that's actually possible, because that would be hilarious if you can actually traction roll. Okay, loose is loose. Actually, I don't know how it's going to feel at speed, but I kind of like loose. Oh, I like that. Maybe I'll go with this setup for the race. This ain't bad. We're gaining on the pack. I actually feel like I'm getting less sideways with it on loose than I was with it on balanced. Oh, get to the inside. Alright, we're going to try to traction roll it on this next straightaway over here. I might go with this setup. I kind of like this. Oh god. Oh god. Might traction roll it on accident. I kind of want to make a few more laps of this setup just to see, because, like, It's weird. It feels faster, but I don't feel like I'm getting it sideways. Of course, I don't know if my lap times are any faster. I'd have to look at the lap when I cross the line. Yeah, they are faster laps. So maybe I'll stick with this. Alright, let's traction roll it, boys. Nope. I don't think this track's actually big enough to do that. Alright, let's get to qualifying. We're going to run that setup because I think that was probably the fastest setup. And it wasn't like uncontrollably loose by any stretch of the imagination, so whatever. Let's qualify. I was kind of running all over the track though, so I don't know what line I should be running for quals. I already screwed it. It's a bad lap. That's bad. That's really bad.
Let's see what that puts us on the board.
Yeah, 15th, and there's only like 20 some odd cars in these races, so that was bad. Let's get into the race.
Alright, be smart out there. Going green.
Be smart out there, I tell you.
Ready. Hammer time. Let's go.
Alright, I got a pretty good start there, I'll say that. And I'm going to murder the 7 car on accident. Oh boy. See, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this setup, because I feel like the other setup got a little bit more sideways, and it was actually a little bit more controllable, whereas this almost feels a little tighter at times. I don't know. Which is weird, because it's supposed to be looser. Oh god, oh god, oh god. We're just going to take the bottom. And then smack into the wall coming out, because I went way too low. Let's try the high side. Let's try the cushion. Well, not the cushion. The middle, I guess. Crossover. Slide job. 3 wide, 2 wide. I'm just going to have to stick to the bottom no matter how slow it is.
Keep it up. That was your best lap ever. Hard on the outside.
Oh!
Top lane straight here. Use it to heat. Top lane straight.
See if we can dive it in and slide job Ackerman. Oh, we touch. That wasn't a very clean pass, but we got him. Now we're chasing down the leader. We're gaining. If I could just keep a steady line. Oh, we touch. I'm gonna send it. I sent it. And we have the lead. The AI aren't super impossible or anything. They're not, like, painfully slow, but... Oh, God. And if you make a mistake like that, they're definitely there to capitalize, because now he's going to come flying in. We're going to try not to throw this win away. I really don't want to do that.
Couple more turns. 2 more. 2 to go.
So there is no tire wear on the Dirt Series. And just like that, we got a win in the Dirt Series. Oh, it plays the victory anthem in single player too. Oh yeah, burnouts. I forgot about this. Yeah, buddy. Burn it down. I'm pretty sure I blew up my engine. I did quite literally burn it down. Nice. That's pretty cool. There's the trophy, victory lane. Very nice. Let's try that dirt road course, why not? Maybe we'll go online after we try the dirt road course. Or, you know what? I'll try the dirt road course. I'll try the Roval. And then, maybe we'll go online. See what we can do. So I won that race on the highest difficulty, and yet my speed rating was still only a 10... What was it? A 101? 102? So I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get any higher of a speed rating when I literally won on the highest difficulty, so I must have been fairly fast. You know, when I heard they were bringing a dirt road course, you know, fictional dirt road course, I was really hoping it would just be a dirt version of the modified road course from Dirt to Daytona as like a cool little Easter egg throwback. But alas, it was not meant to be. They did not. Also, why didn't they call this game Dirt 2 Daytona? Like the number 2? It's a missed opportunity right there, man. Yeah, we're just gonna practice, because I'm not sure I'm even gonna race here. Because I know it's probably just gonna be abysmal until I get good. What? 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 Get off my car, man. Get out of here. What happened? Oh my god. Incredible. Well, we know the good old NASCAR Heat 2 ridiculous crash physics are back. I like that. A lot of people hated the crash physics because of how just cartoony they were. I always thought they were hilarious. I don't know, it doesn't bother me, because, like, it's a racing game, not a crashing game. So when I do wreck, at least I can be, like, consoled by the fact that whatever happens looks hilarious. This actually isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. The line helps a lot for learning this road course. Or at least not screwing it up right away. Oh, I say as I screw it up right away. Well then. I almost made a whole lap. See how this section is without a car on top of you? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Kind of cut the track there. Oh, I felt like I took that last corner real smooth. See if we can maybe catch up to these cars ahead. Maybe a looser setup would have been good, because I feel like I have to try way too hard to get this thing sideways right now. Still didn't lose a whole lot of time to these guys. In fact, I think I'm gaining still. Or at least I'm gaining on one of them. Okay, this is a really sharp hairpin right here. That's a tough section, man. Oh, God! Alright, well, that's the dirt road course. I want to try out the Roval and then go online. It's pretty neat. The physics actually work pretty well for that kind of thing. Wasn't really expecting them to. It's not bad. Alright. The Roval is only going to be in Cup, right? It's not in Xfinity. I might as well see if it is. I haven't even checked out the Xfinity series, so... Tell you what, let's take good old Ross Chastain. Oh, the Roval is in Xfinity. We'll do that. Looks like B Hicks joined a party. Maybe we'll crash his party. That'd be funny. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, he invited me to the party. Can't crash a party you're invited to, god dang it. You know, the stream's gone blank, but that's because I'm joining a party. It'll come back momentarily. Hey, BX. So, the AI can wreck themselves because I was just at the dirt road course running practice laps.
I saw.
You saw that?
I saw the flip.
He just fell out of the sky. I'm like, where the frick did that dude come from?
Yep, and I saw you go through that section a couple more times, and I think I see the bump that the AI jumped off of.
Yeah, I think I seen it too.
It was hilarious. I was seeing last night while I was still waiting for it to go in the PlayStation Store. I saw a stream of somebody doing that, and they were doing online at the dirt road course, and he spun out. So he hammers the gas to turn it back around, and he flips himself trying to spin.
Yeah, I seen you can traction roll. Like, I seen somebody get sideways, and he literally just high-sided it and rolled over. Which is interesting, because that is something that late models do. But, like, I wouldn't have expected them to program that in.
Yeah. So I'm still sitting here with the partial game loaded. I can only race at Charlotte. I saw a little bit of your stream, I think right around when we went to Watkins Glen. What did you think of Chicagoland?
Chicagoland was fun. Like, first of all, the handling. Like, remember what you said about they need to take the physics from Homestead and put it on every track?
Yeah.
They did. They did. So the physics were fun. The car was loose.
Yeah, the car is definitely loose.
I'm still... Oh my god, I died in the chicane. I'm still not sure how I feel about the AI yet, because, like, they were fast and they were competitive, and I liked that. And there were times where they were smart. Like, there was a few times I dove in on the 7 car, and it moved right up the track and gave me the space. And then there were other times where I dove in on a car, and they just kept turning down, and they put me on the apron and wrecked me. I was like, I don't know. But,
yeah.
I mean, the field, though, I will say the field actually gets spread out this time. Like, big time.
I was... how did the Highline work? Did you try it?
I did not try it a whole lot. I want to go to a track more like Michigan, which I might actually do, because I can't drive around this Roval. Oh my god. The Xfinity cars, it might just be this setup, but the Xfinity cars, I don't think they feel as good as the Cup cars this time around. Of course, the Roval isn't a good indication of that.
Yeah, it's really not. So, I did quite a lot of laps at Charlotte. I tried the Highline. It's about what it was in Heat 2 at Charlotte. Like, it's like 0.2 slower. You could probably hold somebody off in turn 1. on the high side because they have to enter lower, but it's not going to work in turns 3 and 4. And like the ideal setup, like pitched you sideways in turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, like it does at Dover.
Interesting.
So like you can go faster into the corner and like turn and pitches you sideways, and then you use that to slow yourself down. Or you can let off the gas and roll through it and get a little bit more speed in center, but they both run basically the same lap time. So tire wear is basically what it was in Heat 2.
Yeah.
Car gets tight.
Car gets
doesn't
tight.
really slow down a whole lot until like the very end.
I'll tell you though, at Watkins Glen, it did make a big difference. Like, I think bigger than Heat 2. So I think road courses, maybe it's a little bit more important.
Yeah,
But
I was really
ovals,
hoping
it's...
for that because at Watkins Glen I was running like best laps of the race at like 40% tires.
Yeah. Okay, screw this, Roble. This is like not even fun. Yeah, maybe I'll take the Cup cars to Michigan and see about the high side. And then I think I'm going to see if any lobbies are open online.
Oh, another thing. So do you remember how the AI acted at Charlotte?
Yeah, they
Like
were
there were a few
kind of bad.
quirks about them that are still there. There are times where they get stuck riding around like near the apron. Like they'll just hug the bottom on the backstretch and they'll hug the curves in the quad oval. They still do that, and they still can't pass the leader. Kyle Busch led all 52 laps. He had like 4 different drivers directly behind him that couldn't pass him.
Yeah, I think with the AI, it's definitely going to be a track-by-track basis, because, like, there's been videos I've seen where the AI looked great, and like I said, there's been times, like, even at, like, Chicagoland where the AI were great, but then they do stuff like that, and it's, like, it just seems a little inconsistent.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to practice. I'm just going to go to qualifying and give myself a somewhat loose setup.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll risk it.
Michigan was one of the few tracks where we didn't use 45% wedge in Heat 2.
Maybe you guys didn't.
You're holding on to 45% wedge in Heat 2.
I'm pretty sure that's what I use here. I was just holding it wide open.
I use like 48% wide open.
Wow. Or maybe it was my tire pressures that I jacked. I don't even really remember. I think I just kind of winged it every time.
That's what like half the league did.
That's what I did for Homestead, and I won it, so must work sometimes.
60% of the time it works every time.
Yep, exactly. So I must have picked like the perfect setup, because this thing's not loose at all, but it turns perfect. They did fix qualifying, by the way.
Yep, I saw that. Well, they fixed quick qualifying, it seems like. Okay,
Yeah.
Charlotte, my best lap of the race was basically identical to the qualifying pole time, but that was the draft, and I could probably go faster with a full custom setup.
Yeah.
And my like ideal no draft time would have had me like 8th. So it was like perfect with that setup. But they did not fix the full qualifying bug.
What was the full qualifying bug?
If you went into like the full qualifying session, ran some laps, the AI runs laps too, and then you simmed to the end, the AI would speed up like half a second to a second.
Oh, yeah, I think I do remember that, but I never really did it, so I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, and they didn't fix it, so it's still an issue.
I'm honestly surprised they even fixed quick qualifying, though, because I did not expect them to.
They needed to at least fix one of them. So.
Yeah.
because our 3 options last year were always qualify 20th, qualify dead last, or wait out 50 minutes of qualifying.
Yeah. Alright, let's try this high side here at Michigan, see what we can do. Here at Auto Club Speedway.
Monaco.
It might just be because I'm against the AI, but I actually was a little bit faster than the 10th place car on the high side. I don't know how that would be on online. I don't think the difference is... I think that on online, the bottom would probably be faster still. And I just wrecked myself. Oh god, no, I'm alright.
Well, it kind of depends. There were times where the high side in turn 1 was better, but...
We're going to take it again here in this corner.
First season Xfinity race where I came out of fucking nowhere, like a 3 wide for a lead.
Yeah. I gained on the high side there. I don't think when I get up to the leaders that's going to be an option, though. I think I'm going to have to run the bottom if I catch up to them.
Yeah, that was something. Same thing at Charlotte. I could run the middle in 1 and 2 and pass cars on the high side until I got to about 5th place.
You notice the cars feel a little bit more weighty in this game?
It's kind of tough for me to tell because we've been playing F1 so much.
Yeah.
I've like completely lost my feel for Heat 2.
I don't know, to me they feel like they got a little bit more weight behind them, which I like. I also like the contact physics a little bit more. Like, you can actually pit maneuver people, which is something you can never do in Heat 2. I don't think this high side's working out all that well. I'm going to run the bottom. I'm going to give Keselowski a bump here. I did like the dirt physics. Have you done any dirt racing?
I can't yet.
Oh, yeah, it's not...
Literally all I can do is hit quick race and it puts me into the Coke 600.
What's your download percentage at?
I got 15 minutes left.
That's not bad. I did find it funny, though. I made the joke last night, well, by the time I get my physical copy, you'll have yours downloaded. And I was kidding, obviously. I wasn't being serious. But then it happened.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what the hell miscommunication happened last night.
Something weird happened, because Xbox had it. Even PC, actually. Steam didn't get it until, like, noon.
Yep, they had it locked until noon. And then we're all asking these questions to 704, and they're like, it'll be available at midnight, PSN, get it at midnight. And then midnight comes, midnight Eastern, and everybody's like, where is it? An hour later we go, maybe the midnight Pacific. And then it gets to midnight Pacific, and everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I tell you, I like this AI. They are literally B-Hicks, I've not raced. I've raced at Watkins Glen, Michigan, Chicagoland. There's not a single track where I feel like I could run away with it. I mean, I'm running around in 10th right now, and I can't catch up to these guys.
I kind of felt like for Heat 2, 105 difficulty was pretty decent with, like, the default setups.
Yeah, in order to make it good, I had to...
Custom,
yeah.
If you went with full custom, you could drive away from the field, but with default, it was pretty good. Like, default at Charlotte was basically... I could pretty much get to the lead, but I couldn't drive away from the field. And this game, I got up to 4th, and I probably could have passed leader if I didn't have, like, 10-lap stages.
Yeah.
But
Ashton, if you're watching this, I will fist fight you for this car. I'm taking this car. I don't care if he drives a 9. There'll be 2 9s out there, but I'm taking this car. This is like the best looking car in the entire game.
it's hilarious that you switched to the 9-2, because I was completely willing to let you have Blaney if I could get the Mountain Dew 9. Because I think that was the best looking car, and it's a shame that it'll only be run once in a 9-points event. So it'll never be seen in career mode. It'll never be seen in quick race unless I'm driving it.
Yeah. If I end up taking the 12, it would definitely be the throwback, though. Because they don't have the PPG car in here yet, which I really hope they would.
It's in the DLC for this month.
Is the DLC out?
Yeah.
Oof. Day 1 DLC.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't really think it's that announced yet. They announced the DLC like 2 weeks before the game released. Like,
Oof.
come on, guys.
Oof. Oh, did you notice too? It tells you your estimated laps after pitting.
Yep, saw that.
That takes away a lot of guessing games. I like that. Well, I mean I like it and I don't. I guess it kind of takes away gambling.
I like it, but like it was so funny in the league. Everybody was doing a guessing game, and I'm like, I've already figured it out because like immediately, first thing I did in Heat 2 every race was hit circle, see how much laps of fuel I have left, and divide it into fourths.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like trying to figure it out as they're coming to pit road.
Well, like I would try to do that, but I almost Kevin LePage the field. But my deal was I would just forget. And that's like Kansas, I forgot to do it. And that's why I ran out. Oh, I might have made this car a little too loose. Oh, Di Benedetto, you frick. Oh, Paul Menard, you other frick. Oh, I'm dead.
How many rivals are you going to have when you get to career mode? You're like already hating all these people in quick race.
Oh, and I'm a lap down. Even better.
I saw Kevin Harvick try to murder you.
Yeah. I don't know what he was freaking doing. You should have seen earlier in the stream at freaking Chicagoland. I got a little loose coming out of the corner, so I was a little off pace. And like coming through the trial, freaking Chase Elliott rams my bumper and spins me into the infield. I'm like, what the frick? I'm gonna finish this race just because. Oh god, I made this car too loose. I'm not used to being able to do that. Alright, you know what, we're gonna go to the high side here. Oh frick. Four wide, don't do it, please. Okay, I can at least get around Hammaker. Yeah, still on the high side though. I have noticed too the draft is still ridiculously overpowered, unfortunately.
I didn't really look at it during the race, but I kind of noticed that it seemed like I had to be closer to somebody during practice. Like, it was probably like half a second when I started getting the draft instead of a full second. So maybe it's like shortened up, but still powerful.
That, you could be onto something.
The AI was powerful. Yeah, it definitely seemed like the AI stuck onto it because it basically what happened at Charlotte was the leader and then 2 to 3 drivers directly behind him were in a group, and then the next like pack was a group of like 5 cars in a line, and then they're all like in a line stuck together. They weren't single car spread out.
Yeah. Save me, Eric Jones. Help me, Oprah Winfrey. Help me, Tom Cruise. Oh, we're going way back up to 17th now. From dead last. Okay, Newman. Okay, Newman. Okay, Newman. Whatever. Just wreck me. Yeah, I'm in 37th. My crew chief goes, 5 to go. You got this. Unless he put some sort of turbo button on the dashboard that I don't know about. I don't think I got this. Can you use the apron? Oh wow, you actually can. It's sort of like Auto Club at Michigan now.
It's kind of hit or miss in Heat 2. You could, if you angled it right, you could run it, but
Yeah, I may have
you
just
wrecked a
lucked out.
lot.
Ooh. Ooh, Chris Buescher. I think the draft is a little, you gotta be a little bit closer. Because I feel like if this was Heat 2, I'd be getting draft from the cars ahead. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the fact that I blew that corner. That's not particularly good. And my, yep, I knew that was coming. Oh, you know what? I never tested out if the speed glitch still exists. See if it does.
I think I'd seen something on Twitter about there being one, but I don't know if it's the same
Oh
one.
yeah, it still works. Maybe not to the same extent, but oh yeah, it's there. Holy frick. Yeah, it still exists. And I just murdered Kyle Busch with it. Alright, let's see if there's any online lobbies. There's gotta be a few.
My game's gonna be finished downloading here in a few minutes, but I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then when I get back, I'll either run the Roval alone or run it online with you.
Nice, nice. Multiplayer. I don't know what this whole champions mode is all about, but Camping World Truck Series at Iowa. Monster Energy all tracks. There's 7 people here. Oh, they're at race day though. Oh, here's 5 people in this lobby and they're in the post race. Ooh, Indianapolis. I've not been here yet. This is gonna be bad. I'm just gonna have to try to take it easy. Try not to murder anybody. If I can do that, I'll call it a success. Oh, somebody's already got a DLC scheme. And I seen that coming a mile away. I'm just going to take the high side. And hopefully not get wrecked by this guy in the grass. Okay, we're good. This guy in front of me is hitting the wall. That's pretty scary. Try to get a run on the inside here. He's going to try to come down and block. I'm not sure he's going to make the corner now because of that. Yeah, I guess he will. I'm very close to falling out of the draft, but that's alright because I think I'm faster through the corners than this guy. Oh man, that frame rate lag just screwed me all up in that entry.
Have you made a Flex Seal car yet?
I did.
Is that the first thing you did?
Pretty much. It's like the second thing I did in the stream. Holy crap, I might bring home a podium finish. First online race. And I hit the wall. There it goes. 4th place now because he's going to get around me. Seems like there's a little bit less like lag swerving going on in the online here.
Might just be because there's probably not a whole lot of people on right now.
Maybe.
I don't know if like the car just doesn't look right in the paint booth or like the custom car garage, but paints that are the paint colors that are being chosen on the left are not the same ones being put on the car.
Yeah, it's like there's like a dark. It's like it's like a shadow being cast over the car. Is what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I picked yellow and it was like orange, but
Yep.
then the shade of yellow that I picked that looked yellow for one of the cars, I go to pick it in the car selector and it looked like a totally different yellow. So I think you just have to go off of like what you're picking and not look at it on the car as you're making it, which is kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, the new ISM Raceway. How did I have like the slowest lap? Is there custom setups? Because there's no way that guy was a second faster.
Well, I think the custom setups that get used, or the setups that get used, are your like one of the 9 defaults. Whichever one you pick for the track is the one that gets used.
Wait, would you have to do that prior?
Yeah.
Like in single player?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because this is a non-custom setup lobby, but I don't see any way that guy could be a second faster at Indy.
I don't really
Martinsville.
like using color numbers that aren't white. It just kind of looks weird in my opinion. But I'm trying to come up with a scheme that works for Hunt Brothers Pizza that doesn't use a mainly white car.
Well, and the game totally lagged. We started like 6 years past the line. That was great. That just screwed the race for everybody. I think it was because somebody left too. Yeah, I think there's gotta be setups here.
Is there gold rims?
Yes, gold frickin' rims.
Jesus, neon yellow rims as well.
Yep.
I hope this looks fine.
Well, that kind of ruins stock setup public lobbies if you have to pick one of the defaults in single player.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just basically do a season
Yeah, but I mean,
and do a season mode or championship mode or whatever it's called.
Maybe they were just faster. I don't know. I honestly hope that they were just faster for somehow, because I really don't want it to be that you can use one of the 9 in the stock lobbies.
Well, you can use one of the 9, but I don't know if it's for stock lobbies or maybe there's a special choice.
Well, we're going to find out, because this lobby, this is a dirt lobby I'm in, and it's got custom. So there are custom setups for sure in this, and I don't know if it's going to give me the option to pick one of the...
Well, custom will probably give you the full custom
Yeah.
option like it was last year.
Oh, I haven't been here. This is going to be bad. Caramel corn? But it was spelled Carmel. I'm not entirely sure that's accurate. Oh god, I'm loose already. And I'm on the apron. Oh god. And everybody's wrecking. Okay, I don't know if the leader's just really laggy, but if this is how all dirt is online, I don't think we can do this for the league. I think he might just be really laggy. I like how the time remaining timer popped up literally at the very start of the race.
Alright, one more car to make, and then go into...
Let me see if I can flip it on this straightaway before the line. Not quite. Almost. Yeah, when your game's done downloading, we gotta get in a dirt lobby together and see how the cars look on track, because if this is anything to go off of, that was really bad.
Well, my game is done downloading. I'm just creating paint schemes right now.
Yeah, when you're done with that, let me know, because I want to see if it's just the way these guys were driving, or the lag, or what. For now, here's a Monster Energy. Oh, they're in the lobby. Oh, that's the lobby I just got out of. Ooh, 12 out of 20 lobby. Boom. I still gotta download this game on Xbox. Crikey.
Alright. I got some good paint schemes. And then, wow. I don't know how you can back out to the driver screen, and it'll take away the shades so it brightens up the car, and you know what it actually will look like.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about doing that.
That's definitely not gonna work. Let me go change that.
Just picked up NASCAR Heat 2. It's a original Xbox copy of NASCAR Heat 2002.
I'm trying to get like a gunmetal silver look on this. And it looked perfect, the original choice, but then when I backed out, it just looked like plain gray. So I darken it, and then it still looks like plain gray.
Nice.
That's good enough. I think that's about as close as I'll get it. Okay. Multiplayer.
What? They were in the lobby when I joined, and now it's... Oh, frick you. They were in the lobby. I didn't even notice it. The race started without me, even though it said lobby. Alright, start up a dirt lobby. Just invite me. Screw it.
Alright. I'm gonna find...
I'm gonna go... Well, you know, while you do that... Because this car turned out absolutely god-awful.
Oh, that's how you qualify for it. That's
What do you
gonna
do?
be interesting. Oh, the champions thing. You have to do a full race, and it's the full race time. We'll do that at some point this weekend. I wonder if it counts full qualifying. Setting up all my cars for online.
Wait. Oh, it only shows the cup car, though. It doesn't show the...
It shows, yeah, it showed my cup car. I don't know if it shows the
It doesn't
other
show
ones
the
if you,
Extreme
like,
Dirt
go
Tour
into those.
car. That kind of sucks. So, for everything
I'm gonna
except
show off
for...
all my.
Go ahead.
I was gonna show off all my custom cars this weekend, and then I'll probably never use them again online. And I'm not showing off the Dirt Tour one because it looks awful. Okay. Let's do a private lobby. Dirt Tour.
I know that ain't right,
How
but I'm going with it.
how long do you want the race to be?
I do 13%.
Tire wear shouldn't matter at all.
No, there actually is no tire wear.
There are stages in the Dirt Series.
You can have them, yeah. I kind of just picture them like heats, I would imagine.
Yeah, but the races are so short. Like, we're gonna have 13 laps in our 13% races.
Yeah.
Stages with 13 laps.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. Let me pick my custom car for dirt and see if it actually turned out how it should have turned out. It actually did! Yeah, that's how you do it, BX. Just go off the color of the swatch that you're picking from.
Alright.
Just don't look at the car, because my god, that was ugly in the actual thing.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see where we're going.
No! Wrong car. Hang on one second. I want my custom... If we do Cup, I want my Flex Seal ride.
I'm bringing the 00 to Heat 3.
That's not a custom, is it?
No.
I was gonna say, would you find a magical number that doesn't exist? Does it show my number for you, the 28, or is it just so custom again?
Just so custom.
God dang it. That's one thing you'd think they
Yep.
could change. Oh, dear Lord, Richmond. At least it ain't the dirt road course, where cars fall out of the sky onto you.
Yep. I've yet to race on dirt, so I have no idea what this is going to drive like.
So,
I watched
it's
you
sort of like Dirt to
driven.
Daytona, but a little bit touchier.
Never played Dirt to Daytona.
Okay, so like it's like Eldora, but way touchier, and it actually kind of responds to what you do.
Okay.
It's a less tanky Eldora.
Okay. So, hug the bottom. Got it.
No, don't hug the bottom, because I think they, like, from the limited dirt racing I did, the bottom is good for making passes, but like once you're around, you kind of want to run the middle,
Alright.
because that's where you carry speed. You scrub a lot of speed going down to the bottom.
So, slide jobs galore.
Yes. I mean, if this is even like if, I don't know if this is gonna work, but if you see what I saw in that last race,
Starter has the green flag. Almost ready. Hammer down.
there's only 2 gears, by the way.
Yep. This is way too loud engine noise.
Yeah, I turned everything down quite a bit.
I turned it down too.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh God, way too low, way too low, way too low.
Oh god. I'm fucking... I touch it left, it spins left, and then I try to touch it right to drive through the corner and it immediately darts towards the wall.
Yeah, counter steering, you can do it, and sometimes you want to do it, but you want to do it very sparingly. It's a little bit like Dirt to Daytona in that aspect. So for the limited time you saw my car, how all over the place did it look?
I wasn't paying attention to it, I was in the wall.
Here, I'll slow
It
down
may
for
just
you.
be the drivers were all over the place.
It may have been. You know, I'm gonna follow you, just so I can compare it to what I was seeing before. Yeah, I can tell already it doesn't look nearly as bad. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's good. I was worried there for a second that like the online just couldn't handle like the cars getting sideways and like what to show.
It's a good thing that you got behind me when you did, because those were the cleanest laps I've run. Everything else has been me all over the place. What's your fastest lap?
I have no clue. I just ran a 21. My fastest is a 21.68.
I got a 21.4.
Wow.
And it won't turn.
There's the wall. 21.5. I'm gonna try the high side and see what kind of lap times I get. Ride the cushion. And you really can ride that cushion too. Holy crap.
Seemed like it gained a lot on you though.
Oh god, and then I hit the wall. I'll diamond it
Yeah,
out.
I'm gaining a lot on you.
Oh yeah, I slowed down a ton when I hit the wall. Try the middle.
Oh, turn.
Okay, so the middle in 1 and the bottom in 3 and 4 was my fastest lap. It was a 21.4. I'm going to try the bottom on both corners.
I can definitely carry more speed in the middle.
Yeah.
But I ran basically the same lap time on the bottom as in the middle. And I need to back out of this and really turn down the engine sounds because I could barely hear you talking. Like, it was not that bad at Charlotte in the Cup cars.
I do find it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It was still showing the official results. Like, you can get us off the screen now.
Yeah. I do find it funny that they took my alternate shifting scheme and made it the default. And everyone's like, why would you want that?
Okay. Let me go fix this bullshit.
Okay, my lap around the bottom was just a hair faster than the lap around the middle. But the lap around the middle, I did make a little bobble. So that kind of equals out. I think the middle's probably just as fast as the bottom. Here, I'll make us a lobby. While you do that. Should we do public?
Right. What do you want to race? I want to race the
Cup.
Roval. Cup at the Roval.
Public or private?
So, private.
And make it hosted just in case I want to kick you.
You've done like a public, yeah. You've done like one practice session in the Roval, so.
Yeah, well, I did like 3 laps at the Roval, and I mean, really 1.5 laps because every single lap I was off the track for half of it, so. What race length?
Probably like 7% or maybe even 4.
Okay, 7%
Depends on how long.
We'll do 3 times. We'll do 4 times since it's 7%. AI cars off, flags enabled. No strict cautions on online. God dang it. Well, looks like we're going back to manual cautions for league then, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe the regular... Well, wait. Maybe the regular cautions are the strict in online. Maybe the relaxed isn't even an option.
I doubt it, but it's possible. We'd have to test it out.
Yeah, we could test it.
Like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to have it, because public races with caution.
Yeah. That's true.
Am I going to have to start calling you Napa now?
No, I was going to switch, but I already had the high side information saved on this account. So I was like, okay. I have not been called Napa in like 5 years.
I'll call you Michael Waltrip.
Close enough.
I still have that as your Snapchat, man.
Nice. I really wish there was like a timer speed up option.
Ready?
Yeah. Alright, so we gotta go through the chicane 2 wide no matter what.
Alright.
This race is gonna be so bad in real life.
The most hilarious part to me is the chicane on the backstretch. Like, it serves no purpose. It doesn't slow them down at all. Unless they're too wide, which they will make sure that they are not.
I just can't believe they didn't get rid of it. All the changes they made to this track, and they don't get rid of the chicane that's going to cause like 7 pileups.
Yeah, like, if like I think the chicane was so that they could run rain tires if needed, because otherwise they're carrying too much speed into turn 3.
Maybe
But
that is it. That makes sense.
like with rain, you'll definitely have to slow down for that chicane. But I
How would
feel
they even
like
make it around
if
the
they
bank
want the
corner with
chicane,
rain?
they can run the apron.
I guess that makes sense.
But like, if you really want the chicane to slow them down, you can make it much, much steeper. Like, it's basically a straight line through the center of it right now. Alright. Don't know my breaking points.
Nailed it.
Oh god. Oh god. Car does not turn while braking.
Car is so sideways through here. Why is this a track?
There are so many better road courses to go to, and even better rovals. Go to Pocono.
Yeah, or Indy.
Indy race is going to be in the rain this weekend. Just run the road course.
That'd be awesome. Are they calling for rain?
It's like rain all the time for the entire weekend.
Cool. Truck doesn't race anywhere this week, do they?
Oh, fuck. No. Don't think so. I just went head on into one of the tire barriers in the chicane.
Holy frick, I almost temporarily forgot about this last little chicane. I was about to drive straight into a wall. Overshot it, overshot it, overshot it! Whoa!
Why does Snake want to run this as an actual race in the league?
I mean, I would be fine with it as a non-points race. And maybe in, like, slower cars, like, trucks. I haven't even touched the trucks in this game, actually. Oh my god, I downshifted and then it killed me.
I may never make it out of the first round of the playoffs.
I have no clue how much to slow down for this chicane, so... Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. My driver just died right there. I am 100% certain. Driver side, perpendicular into the wall at probably 120.
Alright, so I tested it. It doesn't work. I was going to try to not lift.
Yep.
And my controller died. Son of... Alright, well, it's probably going to boot me, but I got to go grab a cord, so I'll be right back.
Alright. I need to find the most stable setup I can for this track.
Alright. I don't think I've entered the rollable section yet without slamming into that outside wall.
I definitely haven't. I don't think I can make it a turn in the rollable section without hitting a wall. I figured out the last chicane, but nothing else.
My god, this corner is ridiculous. Oh my god.
This is going to be like a 1-year thing, and we're never going to see it again.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be in this game. It's going to make this game special for years to come.
Yeah.
It's Charlotte Road Course. Like, this feels worse than like the fantasy tracks from EA game road courses.
It does.
And I don't understand how that's possible.
There was one where you were driving through the Grand Canyon, and it was like better than this.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea where my braking points are or what I'm going to make them into.
I don't know how to not spin out coming through this like double right-hander after you get in.
Yep.
I mean, my car is just like on ice through that whole section.
Yep. I'm going to have to go into quick race and pick like the stable #1 setup.
And this freaking hairpin corner right here.
Fuck.
Is the apron usable? And yeah, it is, actually.
I made it into the entrance.
I slammed the outside wall.
Turn 2 in the oval, made it through. Drifting through turn 3, like literally drifting.
Yeah, I just leave it in third gear. And if I leave it in third, it just pushes out to the wall. I'm literally counter-steering more on this track than I am on the dirt tracks.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a good thing that we can choose the presets for online because there's no way you could ever do this on default.
Yeah. Actually, we should
Do I
test that.
really need to pit? Oh, fuck. Do I seriously need to pit here? I got a 116. That's not a bad lap earlier. I mean, I assume that's not a bad lap because I don't know how the hell you get like sub 110.
Remember when we thought Mid-Ohio was bad?
I want to see what Mid-Ohio is like in this game because there's no way you make it around those corners. I'm spinning out going through the chicane on the backstretch. Like, how the hell?
I can't turn through this last chicane without getting loose.
Yep. That's basically the same thing. Oh, what fuck. Straight head on into that wall.
This track is literally just NASCAR Tokyo Drift. Yeah, let's do cockpit view, make it even more fun.
I haven't learned any of my braking points. Because every time I touch the steering wheel, I spin out. So there's no point in worrying about when I actually need to slow down.
Oh, God. How have you not finished yet?
I'm out of fuel on the backstretch.
I'm about to be out of fuel, too.
But I had to take a phone call as well.
Ah. I was gonna say, because, like, I was gone for at least 2 laps.
Yeah, I lapped you once, and then you came back like right after I lapped you the second time, and then I've just been spinning out in the oval. This is the worst racetrack in the history of racetracks.
Wait, why'd it play my victory theme?
No. Did I choose that one? I'm trying to remember which one I chose.
You may have chosen the same one as I did.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I
Yeah.
guess we can. I don't remember which one I chose. I think I chose 6 for Charlotte for my setup. So I think if you pick something else, like pick 9, and we'll know immediately. Like it is really loose.
Yeah.
If you want to do that.
Yeah, we'll test that out a little bit here. I'm gonna take a break too. I gotta get some food. I haven't eaten. I'm just gonna coast across the line here. Yeah, top 5. Awesome.
97 speed rating. My God.
I got 98. Get wrecked.
There's no reason that should have been above 90.
I want to see these lap times. Because I feel like I had one mildly decent lap.
Yeah, mine was 116 something.
That's what mine was. I just don't know what it was specifically. Two-tenths.
Tenth of a second.
Oh my lord. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream and leave the party for a bit. I'm gonna get some food.